BLACKGEO, welcome back. Great episodes on the way. We actually in traffic, headed to the Badi Palace. Have a great driver right here. There's a lot of protests going on today. Just gonna give you some great scenes of Marrakech right now before we get to the Badi Palace. This is Marrakech. You know, we are in the heart of Africa. Politics is very important here, you know. Got me real excited, BLACKGEO. I'm here with the forthelove.com on. Please go in our descriptions for forthelove.com. Exclusive merch from Brooklyn, New York City. Cop it all the way to your country. We actually got For The Love in Nairobi. We're trying to make sure that brand is known across the world. It's actually known in Argentina. And we are in Morocco with forthelove.com. Shout out to CS the Explorer. Passed by the most famous and the largest mosque in Marrakech, the Kutubiyya. We are actually headed to Badi Palace. The Badi Palace in Marrakech is the result of a sultan's whim, one of the most prestigious in the history of Morocco, who enjoyed unparalleled luxury, a monument that was eventually plundered for 12 years no less, and it virtually destroyed by the sultan who succeeded him on the throne, Moulay Ismail. All its jewels and riches ended up in the new capital of the Moroccan Empire, Meknes. Abandonment and the passage of time have meant that today we can only enjoy the remains of its dazzling architecture, decoration, as well as its vast forecourt of gardens and orange trees. Join us on this great episode of the BLACKGEO. Better like and subscribe. After we leave the Badi Palace, we're actually headed to the Jamal El Fana market. Famous market, one of the biggest markets in total of Africa. It's a daytime and nighttime market. Very huge, it's as big as a half of the city. So we're actually gonna visit that market right after we leave the palace. It's a history day, people. History day. Okay? Get your notes ready. Get your boots ready. We are going to hit the streets today. Beautiful scenes. The weather's real nice. Everybody's out. It's a Sunday. BLACKGEO, we have made it to the neighborhood of Badi, and we are headed to the palace. Let's go, Black. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? How you doing?
Welcome, bro.
What's up, my brother?
Where are you from?
I'm from Liberia, West Africa.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Moroccan family, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Tell me about this place.
All of Marrakech, welcome.
Okay. Tell me about this place. What is it?
What is this, bro?
No, what is that? BLACKGEO, I hope I don't get high.
Cocaine.
He said cocaine. He says cocaine. Is that coke? Yeah, sinuses. Yeah, sinuses. Can I just show them? Now these are crystals, people. So this is what happens when you walk down the street. You get bombarded. It's not my first time. It's a beautiful Bourbon neighborhood over there. I've visited before.
My friend, because today is auction, I will give you 1 minute. Come to see, come.
I'm a guest. I'm a guest. What's up? What's up, guys? I'm on TV. I'm a TV show.
Okay.
It's a TV show.
Hello.
Called the BLACKGEO.
Morocco.
Yeah, it's called the BLACKGEO.
This is like perfume. You put it after shower in your skin for smell very nice.
So this is a shower?
After shower. This is Chanel number 5. Give me
Okay.
hand. This after you can put it in your skin, smell very good. Also,
I hope you know I ain't buying none of this.
this is Berber hospitality. It's Berber tea. Because all Moroccan we don't like.
Now, you guys know I have to go see other people too, right? I gotta run around the whole neighborhood.
That's for you. Check.
How much is that, man?
This is it's for free.
It's free.
It's for free.
We love free stuff here.
But you can.
So this is Berber tea, people.
Berber tea, yeah.
Berber tea.
With cinnamon, honey, ginger, roses, stevia, chamomile, everything mixed.
Chamomile. It's actually my favorite.
Yeah.
It's actually my favorite tea. Chamomile tea.
This is Moroccan garam masala. 35 spices mixed. Couscous, tagine.
Wow, 35 spices.
Yeah, after
That's
you
crazy.
mix it, this machine you can mix it very good.
Yeah. Yeah, BLACKGEO. We headed to the palace. We headed to the palace. We are headed to the palace now. The back streets of Marrakech. Hello, peoples. Hello. Back streets of Marrakech. All we do is tour great neighborhoods. That's all we do. All we do is tour great neighborhoods. That's all we do. So we headed to the palace. Palace is right there. That's what happens when you're a star of a TV show. You get to walk through the streets and talk to yourself. Actually, those alleyways are the Berber streets right here. I actually got lost in these neighborhoods. I will come back. I'll come back. Those type of neighborhoods you go to, see a lot of history of the Berbers. And so we're going to the Badi Palace. And we'll give you some history on the Badi Palace. Just look at this beautiful palace right here. Look at this. Right around the corner. So this palace is actually built in the 16th century, you know? So we actually headed to a real historical place. Just look at this. Yeah. And it was built by Sultan Saadian Ahmad Mansur. And we have a lot of history on Sultan. And this palace was actually built right after the Battle of the Kings, which was a famous battle between Portugal and the Sultans of Morocco. Talk about history just in plain sight. We should call this a hidden history in plain sight video, because right around the neighborhoods, you'll see these palaces right here. What a great place to visit. And the BLACKGEO is here. The BLACKGEO is here. Excuse me, people. The BLACKGEO is here. Thank you, guys. Goodness gracious. Look at this beauty. Oh, we going inside today. We're going inside today. Better like and subscribe to the BLACKGEO, people. Real history. Real history. Here. Okay, it says the unique Badi Palace is in fact the royal palace constructed by most famous ruler of Saadian Dynasty. I told you, Sultan Ahmad Mansur. We read his history. Okay. And this thing was built 1593, between 1593 and 1594, right between the Battle of the Kings. Battle of the Kings was a big battle here. We actually want to visit some of the older construction right here on the BLACKGEO. Let's go, people! Hidden history in plain sight. BLACKGEO, all I do is bring y'all to great locations. Great locations. Let's start here. So these are original paintings of how the palace looks right here before the ruins took over. This was a huge palace, but after the death of the king, the ruins were not even taken care of. It shows you how big the castle is. This is actually the original size of the palace. All the way here. Amazing. We're actually gonna start. We like to start on this side. So let's go, BLACKGEO. Let's go. It's amazing. It's actually a picture from 1930. BLACKGEO, we are walking through time history. Time history, people. Just look at that ancient photos of this palace. You can tell these are historical photos. And we actually just passed by the Felix Mosque. You know, we just passed by there. This is amazing. I'm actually gonna get lost, BLACKGEO. We're gonna get lost here. Look at this. Okay. So this is the market, Jem El Fana. These are performers, they said. It's a water carrier in Marrakech. All of these are herbs. They say he's a pharmacist. So, you know, Like we just passed by a local market, a lot of herbs. Listen very carefully. Each herb can do something for your body here. Okay. Yes. This is crazy. This is amazing, people. This is why we come here, because history lives right on the streets, right beside you guys. And this is still Jamal El Fana, but this stretches so far over here. Okay, we're gonna go through this small corridor. Hello, everybody. This is a real palace, a real ancient palace. And it's crazy because they said this palace was built because of this, the victory over Portugal in the Battle of the Kings. It was a celebration. So this whole place was more of a celebratory palace because of defeating the Portuguese at the Battle of the Kings. And we're actually going to visit the outside part of the Valley of the Kings. We should have went the other way, but it's okay. We can't get everything. So you can imagine, this is how, right, the first 100 years of the palace looked. Like we said, it was built in 1593. And when you're in buildings like this, you wonder what kind of people, what kind of spirits were here a long time ago. You know? And actually, this is actually being the ruins, it's actually still maintained very nicely. You see how the walls still maintained. So, we're actually going to head to the other side, see what else they have of history in this building. So let's go, BLACKGEO, let's go. This is beautiful. Yeah. So the palace was a place also for worship. And the detail of the tomb, Sultan Ahmad al-Mansur, I believe he is buried here. Yeah, I believe he is buried here. So, BLACKGEO, we did a nice historical tour underground of this palace. We're gonna go outside now to see the part of the ruins that's still available to go touch and look at. Okay, we're going through a maze, BLACKGEO. We're going through a maze. Excuse me, people. Oh my God. We're walking through history, people. We're walking through history. This is amazing. This is amazing. Don't hit your head up there. Don't hit your head, guys. When was the last time you walked through a palace, people? Please put in the comments, under the comments and descriptions, tell me the last time you visited a palace, because this is my first time since I was in Egypt. I feel like I'm back in Egypt right now. I feel like I'm back in Egypt. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Look at this place. That's what we're talking about. When you come to Marrakech, you have to visit the Badi Palace. Can you imagine this place? Years ago. And amazing that this place is still intact. You can tell that some of these places are actually closed up. They actually closed some of these places up. You can tell this was actually a walkway. This was actually something here. So we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going, people. We'll go right here, sir. Thank you. Wondering what's the division between these areas. I believe these are the separate areas to enter the palace, and it may be sitting areas. I guess we're taking a trip back in the palace. We are back in the palace. This is 1912, 1960. 1760. And believe it or not, you will still see this type of look outside the palace. You still saw the donkeys and the horses there. This is still an active market. So even though we are in 2025, the historical ideas that people live by are still here in this market. So doesn't matter what year you're in, it's still gonna feel like you're back in the ancient times when you're here. So pretty much this is the layout of the main gate coming in the palace. We're gonna keep on going, BLACKGEO, keep on going. It's showing some of the designs. And you'll see these arcs right on top of the palaces. So they are, the arcs are actually flowers. Wow. Come to a place like this. I was at the market earlier, and the people thought it was my first time here. They tried to oversell me an item, and I told them, "You can't do that to me. I'm a world traveler, okay? Gotta be fair when you come talk to me, okay? Okay, so." I guess this is where all the cool kids sit at? This is where the cool kids are? Okay. So this is the cool, I don't know what part of the palace this is. He says it's the cool kids section.
There's some more cool kids.
Oh, there's some more cool kids over there. Is this the cool kids section? Okay, I want to be a cool kid also. All right. I guess I'm going to sit here and just be cool. Sit here in the ancient palace. How do you feel about being in this palace though? It's
quite silent here. But
yeah.
It's nice here.
Exactly. I'm taking you back in some history.
Yeah, well, history is not, honestly.
Nobody cares about history? You don't care?
I don't really care about
Oh,
history.
see, these guys don't care about history. You love history.
I have the subject, they don't.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't.
You won't know your future unless you know history. Yes. It repeats itself. And guess what? You seeing me, you're going to see me again. This is historic. Okay? So when you see me in the future, talk to me, bro. Say hello. You saw my ghost.
We'll remember you.
Yes, my ghost is shot me. Thank you, guys. I'm sitting here with some cool kids, just taking in the ambiance of this place. I'm on live right now. Thank you, guys. Yeah, bro. Thank you, guys. Ah, this is beautiful. Look at this area. I see why they're over here. Yeah, so these are more private areas, I believe, during the times of prayer. It had to be. You know, it has to be. And I know I got some climbers on the channel. You guys keep looking at this. It makes you want to climb, right? It makes you want to climb. Yes, I know. But those are used so the palace can get air flowing through the palace, natural air. That's why these buildings are still standing, because they have those holes in the walls. And also, these buildings have been through battles and wars, so they're not gonna be in perfect condition, you know. There were many battles through these areas right here. Wow, boy. You see, myself, I can just come here and just fully relax, It's amazing. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, beautiful. Beauty is all around us, people. Beauty is all around us. Yeah. So you can tell the size of this palace. This whole area was part of the palace, but now it has filled out because the ruins have not been taken care of here. But you can see, I believe this is orange trees. Oh wow. There's some oranges right here in the middle of the palace. So we're gonna go around and check how the palace, the ruins, you can tell the ruins. Yeah, yes. Can you imagine the size of this palace when it was fully built and still here standing? And this is another part, but I believe that's being remodeled. And I just can't believe right in the middle of the palace they have orange. I believe those are oranges. Yeah, it has to be oranges. All growing in the middle of the palace. We told y'all real content, real views today. And I didn't know it was going to end up at the Sultan's Palace, you know. But you must see this a lot on Instagram, YouTube, and it's here to see for myself. It's bringing me back in time. It's a lot of history here. If you don't know, the Battle of the Kings was a huge battle, you know, in Africa, shaped Africa. So these are the footsteps of those soldiers. Yes, and we're actually going to see some more ruins over there, underground. A lot of this stuff was underground. Oh, this is beautiful. I haven't felt like this since I was in Egypt. That's why I will be back in Egypt. I will be back in Egypt later this year. And this right here is making me feel like I'm in Egypt right now. That's why you just got to take in this history right here. I believe these are ruins right here also. Yeah. So right here was a structure that was used by the king on personal matters. She said it was a monument here with 4 doors that you can enter, and this is the base of the monument. You know, so I told you after the Sultan passed away, they did not take care of the ruins. I don't believe everybody agreed with each other. You know. I believe this is an old. Some of this is an ancient swimming pool. Some of it's an ancient swimming pool. Can you imagine 1500s, 1600s taking a swim if you allow, if that country allows you to take a swim? Because back then, I mean, the stuff that we do nowadays, I won't be able to walk around half of these countries, you know. But we're here in a historical palace, and in the times when there was dynasties going on, and actually it's still dynasty going on right now here, but this dynasty that created this place, can you imagine? There's a lot of powerful people who lived in these places. Taking a nice walk today. And the funny thing is, a lot of things you see, especially ancient pieces, they have to put it up in casings because they try to replicate a lot of things you see from the olden world. Now it can't be replicated. A lot of the tools that was used, we can't use those tools. A lot of materials that's used to build these buildings, they can't replicate to even recreate something like that. You know, like the pyramids, they still to this day cannot build something that's similar to the pyramids. That's why these ancient ruins all over the globe from different countries, they still exist. You'll find ancient ruins in the middle of Mexico, Brazil, still in the jungle, and they still exist because they're made out of natural material from the earth. No matter how many years go by, they will still be here to tell a story. Still be here to tell a story. So this is amazing right here. The walls of the ruins. What is in this door? What is in here? Are they praying? I believe it's a prayer room. Okay. Hello, people. They're watching a movie. Yes. Huge structure. But like we said, this is actually not the whole ruins. The whole parts of the ruins was destroyed. So this is what remains. Known in the ancient world, this place was a big celebratory area for many merchants, so many soldiers, military dignitaries, and kings around the country and around Africa. But also, this was a place of power. After it was built, defeating a powerful empire, that's why this place was built, and the symbolization was power. So a lot of the olden leaders from the ancient world came here. Yes, so we need to all read about history of the ancient world and people here to see who actually came to visit the original palace of BLACKGEO, you know. Many things could be told to you here. The stories of the ancient world is still told on the streets. Cheers! Shout out to Marrakech!